Welcome everybody, we are here for the quarterfinals of the TQ Open number 8. Right now we're in game number 2. We have Kyhol, the purple Terran spawn in the bottom right, going up against REQ, or Requiem Gaming's Shuffle in the top right. He's a Zerg player. I'm TQ Xander. I am not alone, I'm co-caster. Why don't you say hello?
Hey, this is a response. Yeah, casting game 2 here on Delta Quadrant. Should be a pretty good match.
Yeah, it was a loser's pick map, and Kyle did lose the last game in an interesting fashion on the Neo Avalanche. So we're going to see what he decides to do here. Do you have any guesses about how he's going to follow up?
He's probably going to be playing a pretty solid, safe macro style. I don't see him opening 2 racks again, but I've been wrong before. As far as Shuffle goes, he seems to favor playing super safe, so I would expect to see a pool first from him as well. And both just playing a pretty solid, safe game. I will note that these positions are fairly close by ground. It's not too far to walk from your natural expansion to their natural expansion, so that's definitely in favor of Terran for sure. And this back base as well, a lot more easily accessible to medevacs and stuff from the backside. So Zerg does have a pretty tough position on this map in these positions especially.
Yeah, in fact, Kyle might be planning on doing maybe like a little bit of barracks pressure in the beginning, just because he can walk there so quickly.
Yep, it does look like he actually is open 2 racks, so I said I am sometimes wrong, and there we go. Yep. I guess he's going 12, 14 racks maybe, or was it 13, 14? I didn't see the exact numbers. I
don't know, but it was 2 fast racks. I think that's really the main important part.
Essentially, that's all that matters. But you notice he has learned from his Baneling bust mistakes from last game, and only walling with 2 barracks this game, so Baneling bust not going to be nearly as effective.
Yeah, I think I've seen him do this before. Like, he was doing this really early on in one of the early TQ opens, and he pulled SEVs, did this, tried to block the hatchery expansion, which this might be why he picked DQ, because of the fact that you had this really wide open and possible close to your own base natural expansion that the Zerg is forced to take.
Yeah, that is true, but as we do see Shuffle playing ultra safe, already has 6 batches of links, 8 batches of links now coming, or sorry, 6 and an Overlord, and he's going to be starting a Spinecrawler here, so playing very safe here, but we'll see if this pressure can do anything.
Yeah, it's definitely a micro battle for here, but we do have the SCVs and Marines going to attack. And Kyle,
this is 1 early ling there, that's kind of big.
Yeah, he needs every link he has, because right now he's starting to get, bunker getting thrown down by Kyhol. And another Marine is coming in, as well as another one, because you have the 2 barracks being pumped out. Multiple bunkers being thrown down, actually. One SCV does get picked off, and Shuffle's not going to pick off the other SCV. Yeah, a lot of lings here for Shuffle. I think Kyhol might be surprised at the amount of lings that there are. Yeah, but Shuffle's opening is really going to do well for him, just keep him really safe. And he's now bringing down a Spinecrawler to the natural expansion, but the hatchery's taking a fair amount of damage. Yeah, this is actually this is a dangerous spot for Shuffle to be in. He's got to wait for a few more links here, but every second he waits, his hatchery's 1 second closer to dying. So it's going to be really close here, but I think Shuffle should be okay once the Spinecrawler lands. Kyle's just going to move back by the geyser to be out of range of the Spinecrawler. Yeah, that's actually nice, but that puts him in range of the creep, and the lings, once they come here, are going to be a lot quicker on creep here. Yeah, but Kyle's good positioning, though, going in between the mineral patches, preventing the surround. Just a lot of lings here for Shuffle. Shuffle, while he's doing this, should have repositioned his Spinecrawler for the back, but it doesn't matter. He had enough lings to defend it. Very well handled by Shuffle there. Yeah, he's in a really precarious position right now. The fact that his hatchery has less than 200 health. Yeah, for sure. I think that's kind of the timing that you kind of want as Zerg. I mean, that's a very hard rush to hold off as Zerg, and Shuffle did it pretty well. I mean, he is lower on the drone count than Kyhol SCV. Kyhol has SCVs, which is really good for Kyhol at this point. But now Shuffle pretty much knows that Kyhol can't be aggressive for a while here. Kyhol throwing down these 3 barracks. So, you know, Shuffle does have this time to repower the drones. We see he's catching up, 19 drones now. Yeah. But he also is getting a Baneling nest, so he may want to... That may just be to prevent the Expo from landing, but he might try to bust again. I'm not sure. Well, he is morphing 5 Banelings again. But he's going to be a little disappointed to see the fact that there are 2 barracks at the front instead of the supply depots.
Yeah, there are barracks, but I mean there is a hole in them, so he is covering it now with the bunker. But the banelings can go right to the bunker rather than having to only hit the barracks here.
Yeah, we'll see. And it does seem he's trying to do that right now. Good timing, getting to the bunker before it can finish. But
yeah, this is not going to work. Oh, do banelings not fit through?
Are banelings wider than the Zerglings? Oh, they are wider than the Zerglings. Not by much, but it seems to be enough that they were stopped by this.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a miss micro or yeah, if they just couldn't fit through. It was hard to tell.
Yeah, I don't know. But Kyhol does have the second orbital command out, so he has double mules and double SCVs that he can do.
Oh, look at this transition from Kyhol. A lot of Reapers coming out now from these 3 barracks with tech labs.
Wow. This could be really deadly, because he can definitely just jump up on the cliffs and go right into the main base of Shuffle.
Yep, for sure. And Shuffle doesn't really have any... I mean, he has speedlings, but doesn't have any roaches out. And Reapers are really effective on this map, especially because there's so many ramps to jump up and down on. We'll see how Kyhol's micro is. Yeah,
and Shuffle is morphing his lair at his natural, trying to give his natural hatchery a little bit more health.
Yeah, I think that's smart.
Yep, definitely. No, he is pulling back. He does... He's not researching really anything at the moment. It's got no tech coming out. It's just waiting for his lair, probably to try and get his spire out and just use mutas from here on.
Yeah, all it is here from Shuffle is he should just be powering drones at this point. But, I mean, really how close the positions are, Kyhol is going to do this really nice timing Marine Reaper push, which I don't think we've seen a lot of ever before. This is kind of the first time I'm seeing this.
Same here.
And this is actually going to be really nice. It's good against the spine crawlers because Reapers do really good damage to buildings. Yeah. Reapers are also really good against all small type units, which that's all really Shuffle has at this point. And we'll see how Shuffle can deal it here. Here come the banelings from the right here.
But now
nice
they're off
stim,
creep.
and he's going to have to run away, but there's just so many lings.
Yeah, wow. So just the sheer amount of numbers from Shuffle is keeping him alive. But Kyle can actually snipe this lair. And that would be terrible, but
I really don't think that was smart by Kyhol. He really thought he was going to snipe it, but nice surround by Shuffle. And Kyhol now on the very, very defensive. He's in trouble here.
Yeah, definitely. Shuffle's doing a great job to follow up. But Stim is out. Kyle did just Stim, but still, banelings and everything are just enclosing the gap. And we have 4 banelings that are going to be able to run in, start taking out Marines or something, but their micro is actually going to take them out successfully.
Yeah, Shuffle... Let's see if he's only building lings here, if he's building drones. It looks like he's only producing more lings, so I guess he's really trying to be aggressive here. I don't know if that's the right option, necessarily. His saturation at his natural is very, very weak. While he's being aggressive there, I really feel like powering drones is probably the smarter option.
Yeah, I mean, right now Kyle does have 10 more SCVs than drones. Infestation pits.
Yeah, and we see just more and more lings here from Shuffle. He's pretty much all in at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it feels like he's farther behind economically because of that early pressure, but he's definitely at a loss for what to do to be most effective right now.
Yeah, and we do see the really early infestation pit switch. So we're going to be seeing an infestation pit baneling style army, which is going to be interesting, especially since he's so low economy right now, and it doesn't look like it's going to be getting any better anytime soon. So pretty much a kind of 2-base all-in from Shuffle here, completely cutting drones and only going power units, while Kyhol is just playing super, super defensive, has that double E-bay plus supply depot wall, getting 3 bunkers here now. The problem with this map, though, for Terran is there's a big, big choke you have to defend against, so he has to build a lot of bunkers to defend.
Yeah, definitely. But he's getting a lot of Marines out, so he will have a lot of units to put into the bunkers. And you could even load Reapers into the bunkers because they'll be able to hit destroy lings so much faster than the Marines.
Yeah, for sure. And I think this is smart to get this factory. He's not getting the factory, I don't think, for anything except the Reaper speed. He's got a ton of Reapers here, so getting that speed upgrade would be really, really helpful.
Yeah, definitely. He's 13 Reapers 13 minutes into the game, so he's really doing something that I haven't, and walling off with a command center.
Here comes the push from Shuffle, though.
Yep, and Kyle's going to see it with these guys, but we do have Infestors out as well, Banelings going in the front, but Fungal Growth going off, but still, Kyle's actually holding this off. He will be able to hold this off, but a lot of Infested Terran are actually popping.
Yeah, all those Reapers are in the bunkers. They're not Marines, so I think had those been Marines in the bunkers, it probably would have done a lot better, but since they were all Reapers, they were able to kill all the links a lot quicker than usual.
Yeah, look, and there's Shuffle commenting on that exact same thing. Yep, and there's GG. So we're going to move on to Game 3 now. Really cool series so far between these two guys.
Yeah, that was a really interesting game, too, by Kyhol, showing how good his TVZ is. Really something that I don't think either of us have ever seen, or probably anyone's ever seen, and he's doing it quite well.